2 words. Duh.
Everybody now.
Oh no, she didn't.
Time to show the whole world what we're all about. We the girls with a passion.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Smoked Alive, and today we're doing the Bratz doll challenge. We're the girls with passion for fashion. I wanted to get a different Bratz doll, one that I'm not seeing like a bunch of people do over and over and over. And when I saw this girl's profile, I was like, yes, this girl is 16. She's doing the art herself. She's absolutely incredible. I will tag her up here. And the doll that we are recreating here as well. Alright guys, if you would like to live your little girl fantasy one more time and become a Bratz doll, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Kat Von D whiteout brow. I've not used the whiteout and it is new and it works the exact same as the bleach brow, which is good. There is consistency in her product. So next I'm going to go in with the bleach brow just to kind of add some more of those yellow tones. Taking the Morphe concealer in CO.00, we're going to prime the lids with this. I've done this one time for primer and I loved it. I actually liked it better than Tape Shape. Now we're just going to set this with the Morphe Filter 1 powder. We forgot one step at the beginning. This is the Sexy Mother Pucker Extreme Plump. Bratz have really big lips, so I'm going to plump my lips up today. Now that my lips feel like they have ants crawling on them, we're going to go in with the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions palette. So to capture that blue happening right there, we're going to go in with the shade right here. And we're just going to start blending this into the crease. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but it gets darker green on the side, and then towards the inner corner, it turns a little bit more blue. Next, we're going to go in with the shade right here. And I'm taking the M562, that new Morphe brush, and we're just going to start putting this right in the crease, just to build up that color, because it gets darker on the outer edge. By the way, I'm absolutely obsessed with this Huda Beauty palette. I want all of the colors. I don't know why people didn't like these. I'm a little confused because I'm living for it. This was so expensive, by the way. This is the Natasha Denona Blackest Black Shadow, and it is black. Like, it's insane. And I'm just going to be packing this on. If I switch to basically MAC 217, this is a Morphe one, but any crease brush you have really will do. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that really tiny brush and that green color. I'm just going to start really deepening up this crease with that. So it's with that and the black, and I'm just going back and forth. This little brush I would highly recommend. It is really nice for detailed work. I want to go in with the Violet Voss Rainbow palette. I'm taking my time here so I don't mess up. Like I said, her inner corner is a little bit more blue, so I'm going to go in with Fiji, and then if it's a little bit too blue, I'm going to mix Seafoam in there with it. I have never tried any Violet Voss shadows, so I'm super excited for this. Okay, I'm already really underwhelmed. Let me go in with my finger. It's definitely there. It's a little bit too blue, so I'm going to take Seafoam. Definitely not the smoothest shadows I've ever played with, but they're very pigmented. So far I would say yes. Next there is the shade Eclipse, and I'm going to go in with that. It's just like a sparkly black. Oh wow. Okay, this is incredible. Working better than the Natasha Denona one. Dang. I feel like I need a darker green, so I'm going to go grab the Jeffree Star palette real quick. I'm going to use the shade Ghost Og right here just to kind of blend this together. I think it'll work really well. Because if you look at the picture, it's a really dark green up in this very outer corner. Okay, so I think I should have cut the crease originally. So I'm going to take the Morphe white concealer. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. I'm already liking this a lot more just with the white. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a Sedona 954 brush with the there we go, with the shade Fiji. We are still gonna put sea foam on top. Okay, so this Bratz doll in particular doesn't have that typical like liner up on the top, but I feel like doing it, so we're just gonna go there. I don't know if I want to use the bottom ones as well, but I do, because she doesn't look like she has eyeliner on, but I might just do it anyway. I do want to use the top ones. I kind of try to figure out where I want it placed before I add glue. I want to lay it like right over that cut crease. Okay, so I decided not to use the bottom ones because I don't want it to connect. This isn't a double wing look, and this is already so dramatic from the picture that I'm just going to leave it there. And I just lined my eye with the NYX Epic ink liner just to make sure it is, you know, black under there when I put the lashes on. So we're going to use another newer product. I've only used it once. This is the Morphe Revitalizer Primer. I liked it, so I want to try it again. This time I'm going to use my brush. Oh my gosh, it's so cold because I'm freezing. Woo! I'm going to use the brush that I always use. So we're just using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation, my favorite foundation. I don't have any foundation for you right now except for the Morphe one, and you guys will have to watch the video to see what I think of it. Okay, so next I'm going to use the Morphe concealer in the shade S115. Now, I will say this new concealer I really, really like. I wasn't sure if I liked it with the video, but now that I've used my own powders with it and baked it, I really liked it. I just didn't like setting it with the powder they say to. This is the MAC Contour Kit. This is the light one, and I have not been able to try this, so we're going to go in with the shade Emphasize right here. Yeah, I can already tell I'd prefer to bake. I just really like baking now. I don't think this is bad. The formula is actually pretty good. Like, it looks good under the eyes, but it's just like... Okay, so in the picture, if you notice, she has pink contour. Like, straight pink. And she has it like down here, which I'm probably not gonna do. We're gonna go in with the MAC Breath of Plum because I feel like that's the closest thing I have to this. So I'm just taking a Black Heart Unicorn brush and I am basically putting this where we would bronze the skin normally. Oh my gosh, I don't know about this, guys. I feel like this looks like I have like a rash. Oh gosh. We're going to sweep that over the cheeks with this brush again. This is the Morphe M500 if you're wondering. It's one of my favorites. To connect this, I am going to put this on the nose as well. Kind of feel like I look like a cat, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use this middle shade, which is Sculpt, and I've heard so many people use this, or I've seen so many people use the shade, and they all say they love it. I really like this contour. Especially for how well it's working over top of this blush. I'm excited to try it without it. So for actual blush, I'm taking the Savannah blush in 02. We are going to sculpt out the cheekbones like we always do. Don't get your earrings in the powder. Cleaning that up is already making me feel better. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe, or the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight Kit. And I'm going in with the shade Star. This is the Moonchild one. Alright, glad I didn't go with pink. This is really helping break everything up. The doll doesn't have highlighter on, but I'm going to do highlight, okay? Woohoo! I'm living my childhood dreams right now. Okay, so we're going to go back to the eyes, and if you look here, it is black with the pink that we have all over our face. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and tightline. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil. I'm telling you, fluorescent lights. What? He's asking me if he can microwave something. So rude. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack on the Natasha Denona Blackest Shadow in the waterline and drag it down and start to blend the eyeliner out. So I am going to put a little bit of green down there, even though in the picture doesn't have it. I'm going to go ahead and use that Huda Beauty color. Okay, so I'm not going to bring that down any lower, and I'm going to start adding on the pink, because then we're going to do the smiley face, which I am so glad Magic Manifest saved my life for this. So I want to drag this down pretty dang low, and I'm really concentrating that on the center. Like, I am taking it out, but the most pigment is right in the center, because that's how it is in the picture. Okay, let's see here. Let's go into the Lime Crime palette. And I'm going to be taking the shade Frosting right here. It has a bit of a sheen to it. Whoa, these have a lot of fallout. Look at that. Very pigmented though. I mean, look at the difference. Yeah, this is working much better than the blush. Okay, so I did just put Ghost Og in here just because that green was kind of fading. It wasn't giving me that. Just wasn't giving it to me. Okay, so from here, I think we're ready for mascara. So I'm just going to coat our lashes with mascara. If you are curious, I'm using the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Okay, so in this picture, she has sad faces and smiley faces underneath her eye. So I came up with this incredible idea. I was so proud of myself in the middle of the night. I was trying to sleep and I was like, oh, that's how I'm going to do it. It was like the Lord came down and spoke. So I'm going to use the moons for this, for the sad and the happy face. Then I'm going to take these little dots from Michaels. Going to take my handy dandy tweezers. And I'm going to place these right about there. So there's my first eye. I'm so smart. Just realized these guys aren't centered, so I'm going to have to fix those. Dang it. Okay, my eyes are on. They're as good as they're going to get. I'm not perfect, okay? Stop it. It's so cute! I love little faces. Finally found my new lashes, which I have not tried. These are in Dominatrix, and I am so excited to try these. I've wanted them for so long. While our lash glue is drying, actually, I'm going to go back in to the Kat Von D brow product. Whiten this back up. Okay, so these lips are very interesting. Black ombre. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm lining my lips with the eyeliner we used. I'm going to let that dry before I try to clean it up. Next, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Requiem. This is just going to be my kind of in-betweener shade. And I'm just going to put a pretty good glob of it on there. So then on this very center, it has like this really highlighted look. So I'm going to take the Jeffree Star shade in Clout and place it in the center. Oh no, my battery's dying. I'll be right back. I'm just going to press this in with my finger. Okay, so there's one more step to the lips, but I want to put my wig on first, get all the jewelry and everything on before we move on to the lips because it's going to get a little messy. Obviously, her hair is up in a bunch of buns and it's like a different colored blonde, but this is the only blonde that I have. I did put a black turtleneck on with a clear choker as well, so this is as close as I could get to her vibe with what I have. If I was rich, I'd buy a wig, but you know, your girl don't got time. So the last step to this look is going to be taking the MAC Broken Halo lip gloss, which I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity. So we're going to place this like right here. Alright, the look is done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I do videos, and don't forget to kick up the makeup. We're the girls with passion for fashion. Okay, I'm done trying to do that theme song.